Check, check. And welcome in live here at Bulldog Arena on the campus of Fayetteville High School for what we consider Colors Day, but the battle of the Bulldogs. Springdale coming in, the #1 ranked team in the state, undefeated in 6A West play. Fayetteville ranked 4th, 14-5 and 4-1 in conference play. It's going to be a festive environment here tonight. And just get you some popcorn if you want to get a cocktail, whatever you're doing. Get it, get ready, and we're about to play some extremely high-level basketball here in tonight's boys game. The games have been flipped as the boys will open up tonight at 6 p.m. where the girls will be followed shortly after that at 7 p.m. Two great games tonight. So as I said, let's get started. Let's get rolling. If you want pizza, go get pizza too. But once again, we're going to have a moment of silence.
Please join me in our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance.
As we get into the national anthem, the starting lineups for tonight's Battle of the Bulldogs. First for the visiting Springdale Bulldogs, ranked #1, 5-0 in the league. Coached by Jeremy Price, assistant coaches Oscar Seeley, Chris Owens, and Antonio Cotton. Senior Malik Sosa, 6'5", senior. Jackson Conley, 6'5", senior. DJ Hudson, a 6'7", junior. Isaiah Seeley, a 6'7", junior. And Cy Bakes, a 6'5", senior. The 5 Springdale Bulldogs. For your Fayetteville Bulldogs in their home whites, coached by Brad Stamps, assistant coaches Jordan Rose, Spencer Brown, and I believe an absent Tyler McCullough tonight. Starters for the Fayetteville Bulldogs, senior Xavier Brown, senior Odie Williams, senior Jackson Jorgensen, senior Tolson Crone, and senior Steve Toston. Out of tonight's ball game, senior Quincy Bradford. Our thoughts and prayers are with that young man as he's battling illness tonight and had to be held out of tonight's game. Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, with an office location in Fayetteville, an office location in Rogers, and their newest location, Bentonville. That's Lindsay and Associates. We bring great neighbors together. It's also brought to you by Fayetteville Glass. It's located at 1725 College Avenue. Family owned since 1947. It's Fayetteville Glass, not Auto Company, Inc. And lastly, First Choice Protection Systems. And people, get this, if you're a veteran, they will honor the veteran discount. So be sure and reach out to our good buddies at First Choice Protection Systems for all your security needs. As we get set to tip off tonight's high school basketball 6A West style here in the state of Arkansas. Once again, the games have been flipped as the boys will start tonight's festivities off here at Bulldog Arena. Set to jump. For the Bulldogs will be Colson Crone. For the Springdale Bulldogs, DJ Hudson. As we're moments away. As it goes up, let's get it. Fayetteville retains it. Brown into the front court. He'll be guarded by Sosa. Off to Toston. They're going to get a moving screen on Steve Toston on a handoff. If they're calling that tight, then, man, not sure about that call. Sosa into the front court. He'll leave it off for Conley. Conley down to Hudson. He skips it over to Bates. Bates on the baseline drive to Seeley. He'll try it. Good. Isaiah Seeley for three. Let's see what we got here. Maybe a clock malfunction. Brown with the basketball. Brown off to Toston. Steve trying to get downhill. He'll pick his dribble up, leave it off for JJ. JJ around the corner. Guarded by Seeley. To Brown. Brown trying to get downhill. And it's going to be a turnover. We'll go over to Springdale. The length of this basketball starting five for Springdale will most definitely be something that I think will be a concern for the Bulldogs here tonight for Coach Stamps and his staff. Bates into the front court, right side, and it's going to be a turnover. Brown, leave it off for Jorgensen, off to Williams, back to Brown. Fayetteville running a little, trying to get a little dribble handoff. Springdale in a real aggressive man-to-man. Crone, back to Brown. Williams drive baseline, he'll shoot the floater up, no good. Rebound, Crone's gonna chase it down. Jorgensen will retrieve it. Jackson back to Zay. Off to Williams. Odie. To Crone. Skip pass over to Toston. Ball knocked away. Seeley's going to come out of there with it. And Isaiah for two. He's got all five here to start the ball game for Springdale. The Arkansas Razorback commit. Toston. It's out of bounds. Real high pressure defense for Springdale here to start tonight's ball game. Brown will be set to inbound, side out.
Pat, I heard you talking earlier about the keys to the game. What do you think they are?
Fayetteville is going to have to really hone in on the defensive board and being able to contain the rebound advantage. With the length of Springdale, it's going to be difficult tonight. Brown, he'll give it off to Jorgensen. Toston, he'll try it. No good. Loose ball. Jorgensen with the rebound. The second offensive rebound here for Fayetteville. Jackson trying to get downhill. Off to Crone. Back out to Brown. 20 on the shot clock. Zay. Toston. A lot of ball pressure. Toston. He'll flip it up. Shot blocked. Bates. Another turnover by Springdale. Jorgensen's going to push the tempo. Off to Toston. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go over to Springdale. Nice play there by Jackson Conley on the jump ball tie-up. Sosa into the front court. Off to Hudson. He's guarded by Crone. Fayetteville in a man-to-man. Down inside to Sosa, and Brown's going to be called for the hold. First personal foul on the Bulldogs. Second team foul. First personal on Brown. Xavier Brown set to inbound for for Springdale. Seeley. He'll get it out to Conley. Back to Seeley. Loose ball stolen away. Retrieved by Crone. He'll get it to Brown. Fayetteville into the front court. Ball pressure by Hudson. Zay, he's going to try to get inside, flips it up. No good. Rebound. Seeley. Off to Conley. Back door to Hudson. Block. They're going to get the foul on Crone. Fayetteville really is going to be struggling with this size of Springdale here in their starting five to get inside.
But even in the first 4 minutes, Pat, they've been able to keep the defense legit. Make tough baskets for Springdale.
First one by Hudson, back iron, no good. Into the ball game for Fayetteville. P.D. Adams, Kenyon Johnson, and Tyler Bell replacing Crone, Brown, and Toston. Springdale's one of those teams that doesn't look like they're going to rotate quite a bit. Don't have a really long bench. Hudson missed both. Rebounds. Loose ball comes out of there. Jorgensen. Kicks over to Johnson. It's going to be blocked by Sosa. The length of this basketball team and being able to recover. You're talking about 6'5", 6'5", 6'7", 6'7", and 6'5".
Across the board.
Very tall lineup. As Fayetteville struggling to score points. It's going to be a turnover by the Bulldogs. This size, it is giving Fayetteville a lot of problems. Seeley is going to bring it across the timeline. He'll be picked up by Williams. Off to Hudson. Hudson down low. Skip pass over. Conley. No good. Rebound. Williams. Ahead to Bell. TB. He'll kick it over to Kenyon. Johnson. Williams. Nice pass to Adams.
Nice extra pass.
Jorgensen.
Jackson.
Nice Jorgensen. Threes, please. 5-3. Red Dogs. Seeley. He'll pull up. No good. Rebound comes to Jorgensen on the air ball. Ahead to TB. No good. Rebound. Bates. Seal it. Conley. He'll try to get downhill. Looking. Go to Sosa. Good. Malik Sosa makes it a 7-3 Red Dog lead. Jorgensen off the PD. Williams. Odie's going to pull up. No good. Long rebound comes to Bates. He'll drive. Still looking. Skips it over to Sealy. Sealy trying to get downhill. He'll kick it to Bates. Good. Side Bates on the three-pointer. 10-3 Springdale. Quick 5-0 run by the Red Dogs. Bell. Adams. PD goes up with the rebound. Okay, Dante.
Came in with some energy on that substitution.
Yes.
Last couple minutes for Fayetteville.
Sosa off to Bates. Over. Conley down low to Hudson. And he's going to be fouled by Williams.
One thing, Fayetteville, they've been able to kind of keep this still close. And they got a minute 47 in this first. You know, you brought in some people off your bench. You want to see if you can at least bring it down within a possession if you can. But, you know, you're doing the right thing. You're fronting Hudson. You're playing great defense, and that's all you can do right now.
Set to check in for Springdale, Dante Jones and Holden Plant. Replacing Sosa. And I believe going to be DJ Hudson in the lineup. Oh, loose ball rebound comes to Fayetteville. Toston will leave it for Brown. Jorgensen and Johnson and Williams was replaced in the lineup for Fayetteville by Crone, Toston, and Brown. It's going to get Jones on the hole. First team foul here in the ball game for the Red Dogs of Springdale. Holden Plant in for DJ Hudson. 90 seconds here in the opening period here on Colors Day.
And that's a shocking stat, Pat. In the first quarter, only one foul where you have such a size differential like Springdale does against Fayetteville, just to pick up one foul with a minute left.
Brown with the floater. Good. Xavier Brown downhill for two. Makes it 11-7. Jones with the basketball. He's going to leave it off. Over in the corner to Sealy. Conley out top. Trying to get downhill. He's going to spin, flips it down to Bates. Side with the reverse. Nice move by Side Bates.
Man, every year he's been in his varsity on Springdale. He's improved and improved. He looks a lot slimmer this year as well, so I'm sure that's helped out as well on the offensive end.
Toston.
Nice cut.
Plant with the basketball. Leave it off to Conley. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Fayetteville. Stays with Springdale. Springdale with the 6-point lead, 46.3 seconds. First period. Here in the battle of the Bulldogs. Number 1 ranked Springdale, 4th ranked Fayetteville. Sealy to Plant. He'll reverse it. Bates on the drive.
Great.
Trap's coming.
Great job by Crone.
Off to Plant. Back out high. Sealy over. Jones. Plant. Trying to get downhill. He'll pick it up. Sealy. Jones.
Good rebound.
And it's going to be a rebound. Conley. There's sticks back by Jackson Conley. 15-7. Brown's going to get downhill with the layup. Good. Xavier Brown downhill. Ahead to Conley. Stolen away. And at the end of the first period, 15-9 Springdale. And the one thing that we said Fayetteville was going to have to do, they have pretty much pulled off a stalemate in the rebounding on their defensive end. Not a lot of second chance opportunities for this very, very large starting five of the Springdale Bulldogs and Jeremy Price.
I mean, you look at this team, especially Springdale from last year to this year, see a couple new faces, new transfers, but you can't beat this size where, I mean, you got a 6'5", at least 6'5" across the board from the point guard to the center. I mean, you just can't beat it with Conley coming over from Harbor, Hudson coming over from Fayetteville, but also Fayetteville got a little flair with Bell coming back, transferring back to Fayetteville. I mean, it has a bunch of different intangibles in it underneath the layer for itself. So, I mean, you can't beat Fayetteville that came in, that played hard in this first quarter. Now it's about sustaining that and trying to keep this game within one possession.
As we get set to start the second period, Fayetteville will have the basketball. We want everyone to know tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, and Fayetteville Glass. 15-7. 15-9, Springdale. Fayetteville with the basketball, and you know what we say. Let's get it. Brown into the front court. He'll leave it for Jorgensen, off to Crone. Back to Jackson. Guarded. Dogs in a man-to-man. Brown. The foul, and they're going to get Jones. As it looks like Fayetteville feels like Xavier Brown on Dante Jones is a very, very advantageous matchup. As I've seen a lot of high ball screens, and you know, with Xavier and his speed, getting downhill, being able to draw that foul and get to the line. Brown's first one, up and good.
And usually once he gets to that foul stripe, it's almost automatic.
Yes.
And you have to, I mean, especially now that they're coming back with Sosa, I'm sure they're going to go a little bigger on Brown, which if we can still kind of keep that speed advantage and still be able to drive downhill, it should work out at his advantage. Get these guards in a little bit of foul trouble.
Right. Eyes it, skies it, and he buys it. Makes it a 4-point Springdale lead. And Seeley will bring it into the front court on the right side. Trying to get downhill with the left-hand flip. Good.
That's just one of them you got to live with,
Oh.
Pat.
He's got 7 on the night. Toston trying to get downhill. He's going to flip it up, blocked. Loose ball. Crone will come away with it. Jorgensen with the mid-range jumper. No good. Fight for it. They're going to get, I think, Toston on the foul. I think that's going to be Steve's. His second, team foul number 1 on the Bulldogs here in the second period. Into the game for Fayetteville, Kenyon Johnson for Toston. Also, DJ Hudson in the game for Cy Bates. 17-11 Red Dogs. Seeley into the front court, leaves it for Plant. Plant out high to Hudson. Down low to and it's got to be a turnover. Springdale's definitely trying to take advantage of their size down low when they get the matchup with the smaller Fayetteville guards. Brown being guarded by Sosa. Crone. Williams. Odie. He'll shoot it up off the backboard. No good. Rebound. Conley. Off the Plant. Over to Conley. He'll try it. No good. Rebound. Loose. Fight for it. Crone's going to come out of there with it. He'll leave it for Brown. Xavier. Off to Jackson. Jorgensen. In the corner. Down to Brown. He'll drive baseline. He'll take the bump. He's going to get fouled by Plant. Team foul number 2. Believe it's going to be the first on Plant. Brown on the baseline inbound for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes and 20 seconds. 6-point Red Dog lead. Inbound comes to Williams. Back to Brown, trying to get downhill. Skips it over. Jorgensen. He'll get in the paint, shoot the little mid-range up. No good. Rebound. Seeley. Seeley will drop it off to Sosa. Good. And they're going to get Seeley on the block. his first, team foul number 3. 8-point Red Dog lead, 19-11.
But if you're Fayetteville, this is somewhat of a strategy you could possibly want. I mean, you're halfway there on the fouls. Springdale's playing extremely aggressive, especially on the dribble drive, especially when Xavier Brown has a ball in his hand. So if you get a couple more fouls, you'll be living at the free throw line going into halftime.
Bates checks in for Isaiah Seeley. Johnson with the basketball. Skips over.
Oh, yeah.
Williams.
Ooh.
Loose ball. Hudson's going to come away with it. DJ's going to push the tempo.
Ooh.
Off to Conley. Conley to Hudson. Nice bounce pass, Conley to Hudson for the deuce. 21-11. Stolen away by Springdale. Retrieved by Bates. He'll pick his dribble up. Ooh!
Backcourt.
Get an over and back on Springdale. As Seeley will be set to check in for Plant. It's quite obvious they're only going to go about 7 deep in their rotation. Set to check in. Nope. Jorgensen.
You Fayetteville,
the
you
backcourt.
got to get you a bucket on this possession here.
Brown into the front court. Once again, tonight, senior Quincy Brown is out of the lineup. Crone, and he'll get his rebound and stick it back up. Was open there for a second. I guess he was too open there just for a little second before he realized he could drop it over the rim. 21-13. Seeley looking for the ball screen. Trying to get, he'll flip it up, no good, loose. Conley. Off to Bates.
Good to see you. Where y'all at?
Seeley.
Okay. All right.
Hudson at the high post. Looking. Gives it to Conley.
Oh.
It's going to be, let's see
a
what we
jump
got. A
ball?
jump
Dang,
ball.
there we go.
Going to stay with
Springdale.
Springdale. (21-13) into the game. P.D. Adams for Jackson Jorgensen. Williams, Crone, Brown, Johnson, and Adams are the 5 Fayetteville Bulldogs. Seeley, Conley, Hudson, Bates, and Sosa are the 5 Springdale Bulldogs. Not sure what's going on. I think we had a little debris on the floor being wiped up. Some little wetness. We can't have that. Where's the floor crew? Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates. Inbound. Seeley set to inbound. He'll get it in to Hudson. And let's see, they're going to get an and one by DJ Hudson. He'll have a chance for a traditional free throw attempt. Crone, his second, team foul number 2. Tyler Bell in for Kenyon Johnson. 23-13 Springdale. Hudson's free throw is good. Makes it 24-13 Springdale lead. Brown with the basketball. 3:50. Brown. And it's going to be blocked. It's going to stay with Fayetteville. .345. 11-point Springdale advantage. Williams from baseline, no good. Rebound. Bates. Off to Sosa. He'll push the tempo. Back out to Seeley. Seeley will pull up. No good. Rebound Bates. Sy will try it. No good. Rebound comes to Williams. Brown. Fayetteville's got to get a little bit more movement and take the open shots when they present themselves. Brown. Crone. It's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a lot of missed shots that is kind of drooping the kind of the heads on the offensive end. If they kind of continue to stay patient, they're not gonna miss these shots all game. I mean, Odie Williams had like 3 or 4 really, really good looks that looked great off his hands, but just the ball hadn't fallen.
Bell. And they're going to get a foul
on
Conley. That'll be the 4th team foul. Be only the 1st on Conley. And for those that have just tuned in, senior Quincy Bradford, starter for the Fayetteville Bulldogs, out tonight due to illness. Our prayers are with Mr. Bradford that he has a healthy return back on Tuesday night when the Bulldogs host the Bentonville Tigers here at Bulldog Arena. But it's really, really key to have a player that's, been really, really consistent, averaging around 20 points out tonight. You're going to have to get that from someone else that you probably wouldn't have normally get it from. Inbound to Crone. He'll leave it to Brown. Under 3 minutes. Bell. Adams.
That was his opportunity right
Bell.
there.
15 on the shot clock. Bell. Ball knocked away. Conley. And it's going to be a foul on Williams.
But you pick up the foul there, but what a great way to kind of stop that transition. It was 4-on-1.
Right.
If we had they made a quicker pass or two, they get an easy bucket. But with them stopping the ball, being able to get a foul call, they actually stop the offensive momentum in hopes of still keeping this game a little close. But Fayetteville offensively, they haven't scored in about 4 or 5 minutes, and they're gonna need something to before the half.
Johnson in the lineup for Bell. Hudson, he'll skip it out. Sosa will take the jumper. No good. Rebound comes to Crone. He'll leave it for Jorgensen. Jorgensen into the front court to Brown. Crone. Johnson. Kenyon, no good. And let's see what we're going to get. They're going to get a block on Crone. And I believe he made the basket.
No, he didn't.
It's going to be on Crone on the block. Oh, wow. Wow. Iffy about that one. It's going to be Crone's 3rd. 4th team foul. Sosa will be at the foul line for 2 free throws. Springdale leading it here with 2:05, 24-13. Sosa's first one is up and good. Very nice crowd here at Bulldog Arena here for Colors Day. Battle of the Bulldogs. Number 1 against number 4. It just couldn't get any better.
Yeah, this is a nice little crowd.
Second one by Sosa is good.
Especially this year. Even last year, I don't think we got this kind of crowd last year with the Seeley twins, and Seeley boy, and everybody else. So we'll stay with Fayetteville. 26-13, a 13-point Springdale lead here. Fayetteville has gone quite cold here for over about a 4-minute stretch. Yeah.
Jorgensen set to inbound, gets it to Brown. Brown will try one. No good. Front iron. Rebound comes to Seeley. He'll go all the way. Flips it up. And it's going to be over the back. They're going to get Seeley, I believe. It's going to be the 5th team foul. And they're going to get a technical on that situation.
He ended up bumping Tosin after the play. Just like a little.
So we're looking at 4 free throw attempts, and you get the ball back. This could be a big-time momentum shift if Fayetteville could turn this thing into a 7-point swing. You go from down 13 to down 6. And that is also, I believe, a personal foul as well. His 3rd personal foul in the game. That's really, really big for the Springdale Bulldogs.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, he's shown over the years to kind of keep it together.
First
they
one, no
kind of
good.
go at him going into this second half with his 3 fouls, and possibly, but one player that hadn't been talked about a lot on this Springdale team is Malik Sosa.
Yes.
He's really defensively played out of his mind this first half, and he's made a couple buckets on the offensive end, and one of those players that we don't really know a whole bunch about, but once you see him on the floor, he contributes a lot.
Second one is no good.
And they can't even buy it at the free throw line, Pat.
Now you shoot the bonus free throws, the 1-and-1, or the 2-shot because we have 5 fouls. And I think the ref is kind of having a little powwow with the young men about how we're going to conduct ourselves on the court the remainder of the game.
And if you want to be there at the end of the game.
I think it's 5 personal. I think you got 2 shots. It's 5 fouls. That shit says 5 team fouls. Tostin. Brown downhill, kicks it to Johnson. Loose, stolen away by Bates. Tostin with the steal. Ahead.
He jumped into trouble. Man.
You got to go up with it. You have to go up. That was really, really not a strong move by the young man from Fayetteville. Just a lot of indecision, and when you get those opportunities, you have to take them, and he just didn't look confident in that situation.
No. And that's been throughout this second quarter. It's been almost every player that's been on the court in the second quarter. It's real shaky. They're not real unsure once you get into that paint. And that when you play in a team that's bigger than you, that tends to happen. But we still got a little fight in them. Fayetteville's always got a little fight in them. I mean, it's only a 13-point game, and it really should be a lot more with this scoring drought. Fayetteville's still been able to play a little bit of
over
defense.
about what? It's been, over 6.5, maybe 7-minute drought. Springdale basketball, 109,
and I really
26-13.
think, this second quarter, the only 2 we got was the 2 free throws.
Yes.
And actual field goal in the game. It's been since the first quarter.
Sosa with the basketball off the plant. Sosa down to Hudson. DJ will stuff it home. 28-13. 15-point Springdale lead. Tostin.
Good
Steve
move.
with the nice move. Good.
Austin with the drive.
28-15. Down to Hudson. And it's going to be out of bounds. Going to go over to Fayetteville. 28-15. 13-point Springdale lead with 31.7 seconds here in the half. Fayetteville's cold spell has really been the difference right now in the ball game, as Springdale really hadn't been very much more efficient than the Bulldogs.
No, they've helped out, but with fouls and being able to slow the game down a little bit. Springdale hadn't made a whole bunch of more shots than Fayetteville. Fayetteville just went on this little drought.
Right. Sosa go out high, guarding Brown, trying to draw the 5-second count. He'll leave it for Williams. Williams, ball knocked away. Just the extra dribbles by the Bulldogs has just been the problem. I mean, real careless with the basketball as the Bulldogs of Springdale will go in up 15, 30-15. We're just going to leave it here. We're going to leave all the sound, and we're just going to put it on the court as we'll get ready to have the Colors Day court. I know there's some family members that can't be here, so we're definitely going to let you be a part through our On the Hill media broadcast of the homecoming court. So we're going to get off. So we're going to leave the sound on, and we're going to let you enjoy. You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Hill Media TV. Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it.
Right down there. Orange and blue shirt. Orange and blue hoodie.
back to the other side. Come on.
Our next attendant is Mariah and Moss. Mariah is the right of Ryan Moss and Trey Smith. She's been escorted by Ryan Moss and Trey Smith. Mariah has been an active member of our girls basketball team.
Troy, come on.
Her future plans include to play overseas and start her own AAU franchise. She plans to make her sports fans and sports science.
Come on. Let's go. Come on, Sid.
Mariah Flowers and Zach will be presented by 26 club members Audrey Whitehead and Avery McFadden. Color State attendant Mariah and Moss. Our next attendant is Carly Bernice Samples. Carly's daughter is Molly Samples and Charlie Samples. She's being escorted by her dad, Charlie Samples, and her brother, Quinton Samples. Charlie has been a representative of Young Life, an FHS ambassador, and a library aide for 3 years. She's also a member of the National Honor Society and National Spanish Honor Society. She's a 2-year member of the FHS volleyball team and involved in intramural volleyball and ping pong at FHS. She also participated in the leadership program last year through FHS. Charlie also serves as a mentor at Factory Elementary. Her future plans include attending the University of Arkansas, and she's undecided on her career path. Charlie Flowers and Zach will be presented by 26 club members Mike Robinson and Emily Orlichek. Color State attendant Carly Bernice Samples. Our next attendant is Stella McKinley Sutton. Stella is the daughter of Taylor Housley and Taylor Sutton. She's been escorted by her father, Taylor Sutton, her mother, Taylor Housley, and her brother, Seeger Sutton. Stella has been involved with the FHS Ambassadors Program. She's also a 4-year member of the dance team, a producer of the Bulldog Weekly Show for 2 consecutive years, and she was named Broadcast Producer of the Year for the state of Arkansas. Stella has also been involved in 26 clubs, Red Shoe Club, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, the Fashion Club, Student Alumni Association, the American Heart Association's Sweetheart and Legacy Leaders Program. She's also dedicated to the Big Brother, Big Sister program, Dog Crew, and Project Graduation Work. Her future plans include attending the University of Arkansas and majoring in broadcast journalism. Stella Flowers and Zach will be presented by 26 club members Chesney Carlton and Carol Ward. Color State attendant Stella McKinley Sutton. Our final attendant is Hadley Jane Wagstaff. Hadley is the daughter of Mark and Heather Wagstaff. She's been escorted by her dad, Mark Wagstaff. Hadley's been a member of Dog Crew, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, and U Alpha Beta. She's also a member of HOSA, where she serves as an officer. Hadley serves as a student mentor at John L. Goldberg Middle School. She's been a 4-year member of the FHS tennis team, member of DECA, an AP scholar, and she's active in Fashion Club. Her future plans include attending Brigham Young University in the fall and majoring in public health and becoming an optometrist. Hadley would like to dedicate tonight to her Aunt Catherine, who was our FHS Color State Queen in 2001. Hadley's Flowers and Zach will be presented by 26 club members Sarah Masadi and Emily Morris. Color State attendant Hadley Jane Wagstaff. Our main She hopes to have her own makeup done in business while doing people's makeup. Ivy's Flowers and Sacks are represented by 26 club members, Marley Haynes and Raymond Jones. Our maid of honor, Kylie Nicole Hall.
about this? No, I don't know. Call her. 1 second. I need to charge this phone anyway, so you have to give it a second. Chill.
Why his phone so dirty? Look at his phone.
Pat, I'm gonna use your charger for a second.
Yep.
Step back. Get yourself back. No. Oh, you wanna say something?
Hey, where's the audio?
I got it.
Oh, we're on. And welcome back. As Fayetteville starts the second half. Toston. He'll flip it over. Williams. Brown. No good. Crone gets the rebound to Brown. Xavier with the nice pump fake up for the deuce. Makes it 30-17. Sosa. Off to Sealy. Sealy trying to get downhill. He'll flip it over. Conley to Sosa. And they're going to get the bucket.
And not dribble? That was like 2 hops. That
was a walk.
That was crazy.
Jackson Jorgensen, I thought he got away with an extra step, hey, I'm not calling the game.
Extra step, man. That man looked like Buddy Rabbit over here.
You know who called
man.
that? That's my guy who made that call. My guy. He makes it. Edmore makes it 33-17.
I think our delayed response with that it was just wild to see.
Man,
That was
unbelievable. That's what it was. Jorgensen is tipped away. Williams off to Todston. No good. Rebound. Sealy. He's going to try to get downhill. He'll shoot the mid-range. Good. Nice move by for the future Razorback. 35-17. 18-point Springdale lead.
Nice step.
Xavier gets to the rim. 35-19. Brown has been really aggressive, having gotten to the rim several times against this very tall Springdale lineup. Sosa. Williams high for the rebound.
Brown is going to have to, without Quincy, Brown's going to have to play, above average, almost amazing to keep Fayetteville in this game. So
Brown. No, Springdale. Jorgensen. Off in the corner. Williams. No good. And it's going to be knocked off. Nice hustle by Colson Crone. Ball stays with Fayetteville. 5:54 third period, 35-19.
Watching the broadcast, you saw Xavier, one of the leaders, go up to his other leader in Odie and tell him it's okay, just keep shooting. Keep shooting. That's one thing that
nice inbound block by Jackson. Conley and Jorgensen's going to be called for the foul. Jackson Conley has been a terror on the defensive end. I believe that's block number 3 or 4 for the junior. Not made a lot of points, but has some real good assists, and his defense is absolutely elite.
I mean, he came on big time playing alongside Mildrow last year at Harbor, and just to see him playing alongside Sealy across town, he looks a little bit more big, little bigger, a little bit more aggressive.
Woo! Bates with the move inside.
Yeah, we can hop and we're doing dance moves.
Boy.
in the paint. That wasn't a 2-man shuffle right there.
Knocked away again Conley ahead to Sealy. Up. And the alley oop dunk for Hudson. 39-19. And the Bulldogs are going to call a timeout. Down 39-19. It's all Springdale here tonight. They are definitely playing like the #1 ranked team here in the state of Arkansas and the top team here in the 6A West so far tonight. I mean, just a lot of great defense, and they're getting out and playing to their strength, which is transitioning. With a team that big, it's really hard to stop, Rags.
Yeah, I mean, for Springdale, I mean, to see the difference in this team since Sealy's been on it as a sophomore, to see how they have transitioned this team into a formidable team in the state of Arkansas.
Yes.
They went down to Pine Bluff and won a pretty competitive King Cotton Classic, which one that I think is possibly one of the best tournaments in Arkansas. They put on a great performance down there. They played great defense, and it's showing up again today in this third quarter as they built a 20-point lead.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Fayetteville Glass, Lindsay and Associates, and First Choice Protection Systems. 39-19, Dogs down 20 with 5:14 here early in the third period. It has been all Springdale Red Dogs here tonight at Bulldog Arena. The size of this team has really given the homestanding Purple Dogs a lot of issues. 39-19, 5:14. Colson set to inbound, side out. He'll throw it in the back court. Brown will retrieve it. Brown downhill to Williams. Thought about it. Brown off the back iron. Long rebound comes to Bates. Ahead to Sealy. Down in transition over to Hudson. He'll flip it up. No good. Rebound. Sosa. And he'll stick it back up and in. 41-19. Jorgensen. Brown. He'll take the three. No good. Rebound Hudson. He's going to push it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Springdale. 4:19. Third period. Adams and Bell in for Toston and Jorgensen. Inbound comes to Hudson. He'll turn and put it up. No good. Colson with the rebound. Brown trying to get downhill. Stolen away, and it's going to be saved by Bates. As Conley made the steal ahead to Sealy. Sealy trying to get downhill. He'll flip it mid-range. Jumper good. Nice move by the future Razorback.
Hanging in the air.
He's got 19 on the night. 43-19. Williams, no good. Rebound comes to Brown. Bell, no good. Long rebound comes to Hudson. Ahead to Sosa. And they're just going to get the layup. 45-19. Wow. Definitely, they're going to get Conley on the foul. Be his second, first team foul. 3:21, 45-19 Springdale. Into the game, Kenyon Johnson for Odie Williams. In to Crone, back to Brown. Crone, over to Johnson. Adams, nice play, no good, and they're gonna foul Adams on the three-pointer.
No.
45-19 Springdale here in game one. Be sure and hang around. We got another big one as the girls' version of the Battle of the Bulldogs will tip off shortly after the conclusion of our boys' contest. Springdale girls coming in having won here last year. So they have a little bit of confidence coming into Bulldog Arena tonight. Adams' first one's no good. Springdale has been able to come into this arena tonight and take out the student section and the crowd of the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Second one is no good.
Man, this is
45-20. 3 minutes, third period. Conley, back door. Blocked by Adams. Bell will leave it for Brown.
That was impressive.
Bell, Adams.
Got to pass it in the corner right there. Open guy in the corner.
Johnson. He'll go all the way up. No good. Rebound. Bates. Ball stolen away by Bell. Brown. No good.
Man.
Just cannot get anything to go down tonight from Fayetteville.
Pat, I can say I've been doing these games the last 2 years with you. I don't think I've seen a game like this from Fayetteville where the ball just will not.
I mean,
it won't go down. I mean, getting open looks, you actually having the ball go down a couple times and it just pops right out.
Right.
And it's just not going down for Fayetteville at all.
Absolutely. Hudson at the top of the key, spinning. He'll get double team. Seeley off over to Sosa. In the corner, Bates. I'll try it from three. No good. Rebound to Brown. Xavier pushing into the front court. Trying to get downhill. He's going to go up with the layup. And they're going to get the goaltending of the slapping of the backboard. Be two more for Brown. That'll give him 12. The only double-digit score for the Bulldogs here tonight. As 3 for Springdale. Sosa, Hudson, and Seeley all in double figures. Sosa leading all scorers with 13 points. They messed up. He didn't have 19. Seeley. Conley. Good. Makes it a 48-22 Springdale advantage. 1:35 in the third period. Off to Johnson. Bell. No good. Long rebound to Brown. Loose. Colson. Johnson. Off to Adams. He'll go up with it. No good. Sosa. And there's the alley-oop dunk.
He's out the game.
And there's going to be a technical foul on.
That's all for Seeley.
Isaiah Seeley.
That's his second. That's crazy. When I waved it off.
I think they waved it off, didn't they?
Waved it off.
Coach Stamps is not happy about that. Very upset talking to my guy. Wow. Didn't know you could wave off technical fouls.
Hey. It's 2025, man. We're in a new age. You know,
wow.
you don't even need instant replay.
That's unbelievable.
Just take it out.
50-22. Adams. Stolen away by Conley. And there's a putback dunk by Hudson. 52-32. I mean, 52-22. Man, it's just been a very, very convincing performance here tonight by the Springdale boys. 52-22. Into the game for Fayetteville. Toston for Colson Crone. Inbound to Brown. Guarded by Jones. Reverse out to Toston. He'll flip it up. No good. I mean, the lid. There's a lid on the go. Stolen away by Bell. Johnson.
That's a foul.
No good.
That's a foul. Whoa.
It's going to go back to Fayetteville. I mean, the Bulldogs just cannot hit a shot
that's about the
tonight.
only thing that's gone wrong for the Red Dogs is a trying to save a pass from out of bounds and hit one of their players in the face. And, I mean, he gets us smiling about it. So, but like you said, Pat, we probably had maybe 5 made field goals between the second and third quarter.
And when you're without someone that's a 20-point scorer
Oh, a foul, man.
during the conference season, as is senior Quincy Bradford, I mean, he's been the guy that's really much been automatic from outside the three-point line. I mean, the kid's been real hot. It just unfortunately.
And honestly, that offense they missed in that first and second quarter, midway through that first and midway through that second quarter, where you have a scorer that's out there that can kind of get you points. You're playing well defensively, and you would have been able to kind of keep this close. But you go on that 6-minute scoring drought in the second quarter, and you kind of have another quarter where the ball just will not go into the hoop.
Right.
And you look up and you closing out the third quarter down 30.
Into the back court, down 52-22, as it has been a really big quarter for Springdale. 4, Brown trying to get downhill. He'll shoot the mid-range. And has always been the third quarter, could not hit the shot. 52-22, Springdale.
Man,
as we head into the fourth period.
Pat, I've not seen Fayetteville shoot like this.
Hey, I agree.
It's one of those
things you have to give the defense, and you have to give all the credit to Springdale as they're so long and they contest every shot and they play hard on both ends. So that has to be a tribute to the number 1 team. They are playing like the top-ranked team in the state tonight. Very focused. And when you get that and add that to the size and they just get a little want to, this team is going to be a hard out and should be talked about as one of the favorites to win this year's Arkansas High School 6A state tournament.
Talk about, they're number 1 in the state, number 1 in the 6A, and they will be hosting the state tournament this year. So, that's already a extra feel to it. You got your home crowd at every game. You're going to get one of those buys. So it's something there's something special brewing up north at Springdale this year.
And, when you think about it, Fayetteville will just have to get through this. There's a lot. It's only the second conference loss. If it ends up as it score holds up, there's still a lot to play for.
Even then,
this is just one game.
You don't necessarily plan for one of your best players to be out sick. That's just one of those things that just kind of happens, especially in a big game like this. So I know that he'll be chomping at the bits once they go back to Springdale here in February.
Springdale will inbound the basketball. Side Bates. Sosa, Seeley, Plant, and Jones, the 5 Red Dogs. Toston, Crone, Brown, Williams, and Bell are your 5 Purple Dogs. Yeah, he's going to be fouled by Toston. Sosa will go to the line for 2 free throws. First one by Sosa, hits front rim, no good. If you just tuned in, yes, that is the correct score, 52-22 here tonight, as the Springdale number 1 ranked Springdale Bulldogs have really, really played an efficient brand of basketball. As they'll get the rebound. Bates in to Sosa, over to Plant. He'll go up with it, no good, loose ball. And it's going to be out of bounds to Fayetteville.
That was an impressive dunk right there.
Brown into the front court, trying to get downhill. Crone, no good. Loose rebound, Plant. Ahead to Bates with the floater, no good. Rebound, Crone. He'll leave it for Brown. Guarded by Jones. He'll go up, and he's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to get Sosa on the arm. Brown will be at the line for 2 free throws. Been a long time since this basketball team has scored a bucket.
Yeah.
But like I said, all tribute and credit goes to the defense of the Springdale Bulldogs. Another
it's not
off
just
the rim. It just
field
seems
goals,
like
it's free
it's
throws.
contagious.
It's all around. And Fayetteville truly has played their butts off. Defensively, they've tried to stay within this game. It's just that once those shots start compiling up and each one of them keep rimming out or bouncing in and bouncing out, man, that just kind of demoralizes you.
Makes 1 of 2 to make it a 52-23 ball game. It is a running clock the remainder of tonight's 4th quarter here in the 6A boys, 6A West matchup. Inbound comes to Sosa. He'll be picked up full court by Jorgensen.
And I mean, and if you are tuning in as a Fayetteville fan, you know that saying a running clock at home against Springdale and the Battle
Oh,
of the Bulldogs,
Cy Bates with 3.
that doesn't even sound normal. And you know that within that Fayetteville spirit that they're gonna bounce back. They got a pretty big matchup Tuesday at home against Bentonville, and it's just one of those things that
Will Bates and Hudson as they will go with the young ones. Conley. Javen Phillips. Xavion Landry. And Plant. Irvin, ball stolen away. Almost with the dunk.
Did he play at Springdale last year? I feel like he played somewhere
Yeah,
else.
Holden
Okay.
started at Fayetteville. Ball blocked by Conley. Stolen away by Plant, ahead to Jones. Layup, Dante Jones, 57-23, 59-23. Crone. Carry to Crone. No good. Rebound fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go over to Fayetteville. (59-23). Kenyon Thomas into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got here. We're going to go to Fayetteville. Urban on the inbound to Brill. Off to Crone. He'll go downhill with the left hand. Crone with the left hand, good. 59-25, 136 to go.
Man, that Crone family line, man. That's
the cousins.
Like, look, man, that's something right there.
Phillips with the three-pointer. Makes it a 62-25 Springdale lead. If you're Fayetteville, you really don't need to look at this tape. You get on the Tuesday night as you'll be hosting the Bentonville Tigers. Doesn't get any easier. Just was one of those nights. The shots wasn't falling, and Springdale just happened to be playing at a very high energy level in this ball game. Played absolutely like the #1 team in the state. Very impressive
And then
win
even
here
then,
tonight.
you know, you get your lead scorer in conference back, hopefully on Tuesday, and you know, you just flush this tape. You don't even talk about it.
Hey, but you guys tune in. Don't leave because, hey, the next game, it has a little bit more excitement as the girls will take center stage in their 6A West Conference matchup. Should be quite the battle here in about 15 minutes following the boys' game.
I mean, that Springdale girls team went down to Northside and beat Northside.
They won at Springdale.
Won at Springdale.
Yes.
Never mind. Okay, at Springdale. Either then, beat Northside in conference is an achievement.
And I believe they're one of two unbeatens in the conference.
Okay.
So far. And that's the ball game. The final score: Springdale 62 and the Fayetteville Bulldogs 26. Fayetteville will go to 14-6, 4-2 in the league. Hey, we'll be back here shortly. You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Hill Media TV. Hey guys, this is Pat Jenkins of On the Hill Media and voice of Fayetteville High Bulldogs Athletics. Make sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's On the Hill Media. Make sure you hit the bell for all notifications. As we say, let's get it. And welcome in live here at the Bulldog Arena for part 2 of the Battle of the Bulldogs here at Colors Day on the campus of Fayetteville High School. It's the girls' version. Starting lineups for the Springdale Lady Bulldogs. Charlene Hudson, the 5'6" junior. Kaya McCoy, 5'5" junior. Adriana Hernandez, 5'7" senior. Carolinda Hudson, 5'6" senior. And Kiera Owens, a 5'10" senior. For the Lady Bulldogs of Fayetteville, number 2, Whitney Brown, the senior. Let me see here. We're not seeing a number 13. Smooth Coachman.
And Ava Joyce Carpenter. Now, starting in guard, 5'5" senior number 2, Whitney Brown.
Whitney Brown.
At guard, 5'9" junior number 13,
Lily Crone. Peyton Cottle and Mariah Moss are the 5
at guard, 6-foot freshman
Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Peyton Cottle. And at forward, 6-foot senior number 32, Mariah Moss.
As we get set here tonight, Fayetteville coming off a very impressive win this past Tuesday on the road at Bentonville West as they took care of the Lady Wolverines. Set to jump. And as the Lady Bulldogs gather close to center court. Set to jump for Fayetteville. I believe it's going to be Smooth Coachman. And Kiera Owens set to jump for the Lady Red Dogs. And let's get it. Springdale with the basketball. Hudson in the front court. Owens is going to try it from deep. Long rebound, out of bounds. It's going to go over to Fayetteville. You would anticipate a lot of ball pressure by the Lady Bulldogs, having not the size that Fayetteville has. Cottle off to Smooth, ahead to Crone. Brown, Crone. Over to Cottle, Smooth. Smooth will drive baseline, goes up. Good, and the foul.
Call her for a charge.
Call her for a charge, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, under the goal.
That's one way she can.
Where'd this go? We didn't know the thing that was on it. Peyton Cottle with the foul. Second team foul on the Lady Bulldogs. Hudson. Charlene with the basketball, guarded by Coachman. Smooth. A lot of ball pressure. Fayetteville in a man-to-man. Owens trying to get downhill. She'll flip it to Hudson. Off the back iron, long rebound. Comes to Hudson. She'll try to drive baseline. Owens, good. Kiera Owens with the bucket. Inbound comes to Cottle. 2-0 Red Dogs. Coachman trying to get downhill. She'll try it.
That's a foul.
No foul? My goodness. Jump ball is going to stay with Fayetteville. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's coming right up behind her.
6:48, 0-0. Brown will inbound on the baseline underneath their own goal. Get it into Cottle. She'll shoot it. Good. Peyton Cottle with the mid-range jumper. All tied up. Deuce. Hudson into the front court. Smooth. It's going to pick her up. Hudson. Good. 3-pointer. In the Coachman. Smooth. Smooth being double team. Ahead to Cottle. Smooth. No good. Rebound Brown. Trying to get downhill. With the step through off the backboard. Good. Whitney Brown with the strong deuce. 5-4. Ahead to Springdale. Owens good. Coachman. Crone. No good. Rebound up high. Brown.
Oh, Whitney.
Fight for it. We're going to come out of there with it. Springdale. Ahead. McCoy. She'll try one. Good. Kaya McCoy for 3. 10-4 Springdale. We're going to get a timeout by the Lady Bulldogs of Fayetteville. 5:21, 10-4. It's been an early,
but
early energy surge by the Lady Red Dogs.
this pace it favors Springdale. It's a helter skelter. There's a lot of things going. Everybody's moving, and it's going to be key for the Fayetteville girls to actually make a couple shots to kind of get this defense to relax a little bit more.
Right.
Because if they don't, Springdale's going to continue to speed up this game, and it's just going to be a running pace. But it's going to be in Springdale's favor, so it's going to be a low-scoring game. But they're going to be running up and down this court, just tiring Fayetteville out like they did last year in the Bulldog Arena.
10-4. Lady Red Dogs right now. Here early, 5:21 in the first period. Tonight's game is brought to you by Fayetteville Glass, Lindsay and Associates, and First Choice Protection Systems. Inbound comes to Brown. Witt, then guarded by Charlene Hudson.
That's fast.
Crone. Off to Coachman. Down to Cottle. She's going to go up, no good, and they're going to get the foul. I believe it's going to be on
He called the foul when nobody's there to foul.
Hernandez. Cottle at the line for 2 free throws, 10-4 Lady Red Dogs. First one by Peyton is up and good. Second one by Cottle is also good. 10-6, 5 even in the first period. Hernandez to Hudson. Trying to get downhill, shot up, blocked by Coachman. Ahead to Crone. Over to Brown. Nice bounce pass, and they're going to get the foul. Nice bounce pass to Brown, from Brown to Moss. Mariah Moss will be at the line for 2 free throws for the Lady Purple Dogs. 10-6, Springdale. First one by Moss, up, hits the back iron, no good. Into the game for Springdale. Second one is good. Hits 1 of 2, makes it a 10-7 game. Into the game, Kyra Ball for Mariah Moss. Kyra Dixon in the game, I believe. Ball off to McCoy. McCoy on the drive. Trying to get back door. Loose. And what? My goodness.
Oh, called a travel. That's he called a foul 5 seconds too late on the other end and then called a travel.
Wow,
Right there.
unbelievable.
Oh, what a play right there.
Off the iron, rebound comes to Crone. My goodness, get him off of her. Foul's going to be called. I believe we're going to get Owens. 10-7, Lady Red Dogs. Inbound comes to Smooth. Smooth will get it into the front court. Smooth with the dribble. A lot of ball, skips over to Ball. Smooth. Crone, Brown, she'll try it, no good. Nice box out, rebound comes to Owens. She'll bring it across timeline with the drive. She'll reverse it back to Hudson, over to Hudson. She'll try one, good.
I remember her from last
13-7.
year. She's been a problem at Springdale for a long time.
Smooth off the back iron, rebound. Fight for it, Ball. They're going to get a foul, I believe, on Owens. Karis Terry set to check in for the Lady Bulldogs. You have to think in a game like this, the bench is going to be really important for both teams, Terry and for Coachman.
And especially when you're not making shots like you are on the Fayetteville end to kind of soften up this defense.
Inbound
so
Crone. Crone goes in, no good. Rebound comes to Hudson. Knocked away.
Great hustle.
Almost stolen away by Fayetteville. 6-point Lady Red Dog lead into the game. Number 3, Letitia Ramirez for Carolinda Hudson. Charlene Hudson with the basketball, picked up by Ball. Stolen away by Ball. She'll go all the way, no good. Cottle with the rebound. Back to Ball. She's going to go up, no good. Cottle. Oh, my. It's going to be a jump ball. Will go to Springdale. I mean, it's football out there right now.
It's always on both sides. About Bulldog, bring it out of everybody.
Set to check in for Brown. Moss set to check in for Cottle. 13-7 Springdale. As the three-pointer is the difference right now in this game.
A couple by Springdale and none by Fayetteville at the moment.
The drive, no good. Rebound comes to Moss. I mean, she's getting absolute. I don't understand what a foul is tonight. Coachman off to Ball. Moss, she'll muscle it up. Good, Mariah Moss. You just got mossed inside for 2. 13-9, 4-point Lady Red Dog advantage. Owens, she'll try to drive. Little free throw jumper, no good. Rebound comes to Moss. She'll leave it for Ball. Kyra into the front court. Kyra trying to take it all the way. She'll go up, no good. Moss. Reverse. What? Oh, my. Cottle and Brown in for Moss and Crone. 141. Springdale with the lead. Hudson will bring it into the front court. Should be picked up by Ball. Off to McCoy. McCoy trying to get downhill. She'll shoot the mid-range. Long rebound comes to Springdale. Spin. Blocked by Coachman. Terry with the rebound. She'll come out of there with it. Karras will push it across. Kicks it over to Cottle. No good. Rebound comes to Coachman.
The foul.
She'll go up, and she's going to be fouled by,
Owens, I think.
I believe that's number 20.
Oh, 20, yeah.
Dixon. Arca Dixon.
Arca Dixon, yeah.
At the line for 2 free throws will be Cottle.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody was low, so I'm trying to understand, is that a free throw attempt? Or are they going to reward her 2 more free throws? First one, second one is good, makes 1 of 2, cuts it to a 13-10 Lady Red Dog lead.
Did they just?
I think they gave Carrison a violation when she went from right by the block to the next, to her actual spot. This is where the infraction happened. Under a minute. Oh, my goodness.
That's when you fall. That's when you fall and yell, Pat. That's when you fall and yell.
We'll get the foul on Cottle. It's team foul number 5. This thing is our team foul number 3 on Fayetteville. Hudson. She'll do the step back, flips it up. No good. Up high goes Smooth for the rebound. Coachman. Trying to see what's going on. Cottle. Reverse. Over to Coachman. Smooth. Skip pass. Cottle will go baseline.
Nice move.
Good. Nice move by Cottle. 13-12.
To be able to drive the baseline and step through and avoid even causing that collision that normally ends up in the charge.
Right.
That's a great move.
Hudson looking for the screen.
For her to be a 9th grader, that is something.
Stolen away by Terry. Nice defense there by the senior Karis Terry as Fayetteville chips into the lead at the end of 1. The Lady Red Dogs lead it 13-12. And Aaron, kind of wrap up, what did Springdale do to get this 1-point advantage after the first 8?
Well, with the size advantage that Fayetteville has on Springdale has to come with something. So they created this fast and frantic pace in the beginning of this game that kind of knocked Fayetteville a little bit off the tracks. Fayetteville missed a bunch of shots, a couple open shots, a couple layups, and that allows Springdale to kind of get the ball out of transition. The difference in this game is it's a three-pointer, a couple three-pointers here and there from Springdale. But other than that, Fayetteville's been able to kind of overcome a little bit more. They got one of their Springdale starters in foul trouble already with 2, and they've been able to kind of chip away with Peyton and Smooth.
Right. Tonight's game is brought to you by Fayetteville Glass, Lindsay and Associates, and First Choice Protection Systems. I want to thank our proud sponsors for making our broadcast each and every night possible. (13-12), Fayetteville will get the basketball to start the second period. Smooth Coachman set to inbound in the backcourt. Goes Brown, and you know what we say. Let's get it. Off to Cottle. Cottle being guarded by Hudson. Down, and it's going to stay with Fayetteville off of Springdale. No. That's not make the – what?
Wow.
What? Clearly kicked out. What did he see? That should be Fayetteville basketball. Well, it should be Fayetteville, okay. People have talked, and it is Fayetteville basketball. I'm not understanding what was seen. It was clearly kicked out.
This has been
by the Bulldog Lady Red Dog defender. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, I mean it's been something. It's already been something, and we hadn't even cracked the second quarter that much in this game already. Gotta throw it in there.
Inbound comes to Cottle. Down to Moss. Nice.
That's a horrible call.
Come on,
That's
man.
a bad call.
Oh, my
You
goodness.
didn't even give her a chance to land.
That is horrible. Wow. Wow. That one was funny.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
something right
that's
there.
unbelievable right there. That's unbelievable. That was a terrible call.
Come on, Smooth.
Like, if I was on Smooth Coachman.
Nice. 2 on Peyton and Smooth.
McCoy, no good. Long rebound comes to Hudson. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes to Owens. McCoy, she'll try a deep one. Off the backboard, no good, and it's going to go to Fayetteville.
One thing about McCoy going in this game, she will shoot it.
Springdale
so you
has
gotta be
gone
ready.
cold, if you
Yeah.
notice, for several minutes here.
But also one thing that's working in their advantage is this pace. They're speeding Fayetteville up a lot more than what Fayetteville wants. And it's causing a little bit of trouble and turbulence on this offensive end.
Cottle loses the ball. Hudson with it. Off to McCoy. She'll try to get downhill. Had a little push-off to get away with. Hudson. Hudson downhill in the corner for Carolinda. Nice box out by Moss to get the rebound. She'll leave it for Smooth Coachman. Nice play. Brown to
That's
the
a
rim.
foul.
Good. Whitney Brown for 2. Bulldogs lead it for the first time, 14-13. And it's starting to kind of be a half-court game. Springdale with the deep 3. Good. Owens. Yeah, Springdale's going to call a timeout. 16-14 Red Dogs. It seems like Springdale is going to live and die with the three-pointer, as they haven't really tried to get downhill against the Lady Purple Dogs.
Yeah, I mean that's going to work in their advantage is to play downhill, play downhill, kick out for the 3. You got 3-point shooters all at 1 through 5, and they've shown the ability to knock down each and every one of them.
Right.
So if you're able to kind of continue this fast pace, keep Fayetteville on this frantic mode, just like last year when you came into this building and stole a victory.
Right.
So if you can kind of continue to keep them on this fast pace, frantic kind of mode, you can kind of keep yourself in this game.
Good point.
But Fayetteville's been able to kind of come in this half court, find a little bit of success running that half court offense.
Good
But
point.
one thing we got to do is make sure we take care of the ball and stop fouling. We got Smooth and Peyton with 2 fouls in the 6 minutes left in the second quarter. We can't afford another.
6-12, 16-14 Lady Red Dogs. Fayetteville will inbound it as Brown will make her way into the front court. So we picked up by Hudson. Down low to Moss. Left hand, good. Just not an answer. You got Mossed in the paint. McCoy off to Hernandez. She'll try one from deep. Nice box out by Brown. She'll get the rebound. Trying to push it into the front court. Off to Coachman. Smooth's going to try one. No good. Cottle. As Hudson's going to come out there with it. She'll push it. Trying to get downhill on Smooth. Shot up. Good. It's going to be a timeout with 5:19, 18-16. Springdale. Coachman has yet to score in this ball game. 4 by Brown, 7 by Cotto, and 5 by Moss. Makes up your, I believe, 16 points here in tonight's game. 18-16. The Springdale Lady Bulldogs leading it here in the first half with 5:19 to go. Those that have just tuned in, hey, tell us where you're watching from. Interact with us. We also want to let you know that tonight's game is brought to you by Fayetteville Glass, located at 1725 College Avenue. Family owned since 1947. It's Fayetteville Glass, not Auto Company, Inc. It's also brought to you by Lindsay and Associates with an office in Fayetteville, an office in Rogers, and a newest location in Bentonville. That's Lindsay and Associates. We bring great neighbors together. Also, First Choice Protection Systems. And fellas, listen up. If you're a veteran, they will honor the veteran discount. So be sure and reach out to our good buddies for all your security needs at First Choice Protection Systems. As we get set to resume play, Fayetteville will inbound the basketball. Carter. She'll bring it in to Brown. Witt into the front court. Still with dribble off to Crone. Crone to Moss. Moss is just going to drive in and shoot the jumper. No good. Hudson, she'll do the step back. And it's going to be out of bounds.
That's not usual for her, especially
if you look,
Hudson,
Aaron, Fayetteville is really, really getting anything they want down in the paint.
Yeah.
And I anticipate as the game wears on for Coach Rimmer and Coach Stragle and that staff to really make an emphasis to make their mark in the paint.
Well, one thing that Fayetteville, they
downhill goes Brown.
Nice.
No good. Moss, no good. Still with the long rebound. Chase down. Coachman, no good. And it's.
But to go back to what you were saying, Pat, they're having success getting the ball inside. But one thing they're having trouble with is being able to have that ability to get the ball inside.
Right.
There have been a few turnovers as they in transition, a couple tip-aways as they're going past the defender that's giving Springdale some early turnover.
Shot up. Off the backboard three-pointer. 21-16, 5-point Red Dog lead. Coachman. Whoa. Caught him.
Nice.
Coachman. She is just struggling right now. It's smooth, and Fayetteville really needs her to compete. No good. Loose ball. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound comes to Coachman. Got him. Coachman. Down to Moss. Knocked away.
No.
Caught him. And she's just going to give up the layup. 23-16.
It's looking an awful like last year, Pat.
Yes, it is.
Looking an awful
yes,
lot
it
like
is.
last year.
Fayetteville looks really, really, really discombobulated, and it seems like they're just getting outran down the court.
Yeah, and it's the pace. I mean, that Springdale came in knowing what their game plan was going to be. They were going to press you man to man. They're going to be in your jersey the entire game, and it's up to you as a team to work together and get past that. And if you don't, if you're just throwing around lollipops around this basketball court, a couple of them are going to get intercepted, and you're going to have three-pointers going off the glass.
And if you continue to have smooth coachman with 0 points, that is going to be a big-time issue as we continue on with this game. 3 minutes and 28 seconds, and pretty much one of your go-to players has not cracked the scores column. 7-point Lady Red Dog lead with 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Brown in the front court. Caught him. Moss skips over to Coachman. Good, smooth Coachman threes, please. Maybe that could be something to get her going. Owens downhill. She'll reverse it back out. Leave it for McCoy. She'll shoot the deep three. No good. Crone goes up high for the rebound. Lily with the basketball. Oh, my goodness. Very careless pass. And they're going to get, that's going to be Coachman. That's going to be number 3. That's going to be a big, big foul here with 2:52 to go.
But also, if you're Crone, you cannot make that type of lackadaisical pass.
Very lackadaisical pass. Very lackadaisical pass. They just don't seem to be in sync and really not a focused first half I've seen from the Lady Bulldogs. Hudson down to McCoy, no good. Rebound Brown.
Wow. And Crone got away with another one just there.
Crone. She'll push the head to Cottle. Cottle
Right
downhill. Good. Peyton Cottle for the Deuce. 23-21.
Quick 5-0 run by Fayetteville there.
Having Coachman out, you would think Cottle and Brown would be the two that are really going to pick up some of the scoring slack. Into the game, set to check in, Jada Crawford. Hudson guarded by Brown. Hudson. Owens, she'll try to get downhill, shot up, no good. Rebound. McCoy. Hudson. No good. Rebound. Owens and Crone. You got to have more than just one, and it seems like Fayetteville is watching on shots and not getting anybody on this Springdale Lady Bulldog team. Just a lot of watching and a lack of blocking out here in this first half. Owens at the line for free throws. First one back iron, no good. Into the game, Tyshell Harris and Jada Crawford for Lily Crone and Mariah Moss. Letitia Ramirez into the ball game. Second one is no good by Owens. Harris is going to come away with the rebound. She'll leave it for Cottle. Peyton. Woo! She'll shoot the mid-range pull-up. Good. Peyton Cottle ties it up. She's got 9 for the Bulldogs to lead the Lady Dogs.
Game out 11.
11 now. Owens trying to get downhill. Shot up. No
Great
good.
job defending.
Nice box out by Terry. Rebound comes to Cottle, and she's going to be fouled. First team foul for the Lady Red Dogs this half. 23 all. Cottle with the set to inbound. She'll get it into Brown. Brown's guarded by McCoy, full court. Witt across the timeline. Off to Cottle. Cottle has a size advantage. Over to Terry. Karras. Crawford down to Tyshell. Knocked out. What?
Stepped out.
If it
The ball, well, they could have called it, should have called the ball out, but.
I don't know what he didn't see, but the ball was out of bounds before she touched the basketball.
Man, I'll tell you on that.
There's a lot of ball watching going on tonight from this officials crew.
It's been hard.
A lot of ball watching.
It's been hard to see on
It's
that
been
baseline
tough.
all night.
All we need is consistency. That's all I'm asking for. Hudson under a minute to go. Off to Hudson. Trying to come off the screen. McCoy. There's the back cut. Owens is going to step through. Good.
Right through the middle of all 3 different players.
Blown assignment.
Somebody got to come across.
You got to go to the basketball. You have to go to the basketball. And it's going to be a turnover. Moss in the lineup for Tyshell Harris, as is Lily Crone set to come in for Jada Crawford. Brown. They're hand checking. A lot of hand checking going on. Moss. Oh, my goodness. She is getting – that's not a – I don't know what a foul is tonight. I mean, that young lady is getting absolutely hosed on some of these offensive moves. Loose, stolen away by Crone. It's going to be a kick ball by Springdale. The ball's going to go over to Fayetteville. I mean, I don't want to complain. I'm not one because I'm an official myself.
Right now.
But when you look at how Mariah Moss is being officiated on the offensive end, absolutely inconsistent. I feel like the lady always gets penalized for being a strong post player. Brown. She'll shoot it up. No good. And at the half, Springdale will go in up to 25-21. 23. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Fayetteville Bulldog basketball on the Hill Media TV. And welcome back here live at Bulldog Arena for part 2 of the Battle of the Bulldogs. This is the women's version here in the second ball game, where it's the Springdale Lady Red Dogs up 25-23 over the Fayetteville Lady Purple Dogs. And Rags, talk about that half. Just didn't seem like Fayetteville was able to get in any type of flow. And, with the absence of Smooth Coachman, which I think is going to be big in this second half, Springdale was able to live behind that three-point line.
Yeah, you have to credit Springdale, the Lady Red Dogs, with their defense and keeping this in a frantic place to where, everything was all over the place, and Fed was having to make a lot of different plays on the fly. So you got to commend them and hope that, Fayetteville can actually come out here in this second half, get everything under control. You got Smooth Coachman with 3. You got Peyton guys 2. 2 of your better scorers are in foul trouble. So you want to be able to come out in this second half, establish yourself, get that confidence behind you in hopes that you can stop them from breaking up your transition game with that defense there.
If you're Coach Rimmer, do you open up with Smooth Coachman, or is that something that you like? You don't want to have her in too early, but you don't want to have her out too long.
I'm conflicted on that, but I do want to see her with this lineup. I think it could possibly help them with speeding up the game. Right. With Springdale, a lineup with Tashell, you got Jada, you got Smooth, you put Peyton with him with Whitney Brown, and I wonder if you can go a little bit smaller in stature or smaller inside and actually add a little quickness to your outside game. Maybe that could possibly, cancel out this that Springdale man-to-man defense that they're running.
Springdale will get the basketball to start the third period here tonight at Bulldog Arena. They lead it 25-23.
Now, Pat, this game right here is super eerie because it is almost similar to the game from last year that was held here at the Bulldog Arena.
Fayetteville also without Charlie Rollins, the junior guard, out for the season, unfortunately with a broken left arm, as she encountered that situation a week ago from tonight against the Rogers Lady Mounties here.
Man, that the heart breaks out for Charlie.
Yes, all prayers to that young lady for a speedy recovery.
Second year in a row where you end up with a season-ending injury.
Springdale set to inbound. Linda Hudson. Cotto, Brown, Malls, Crone, and Coachman, the 5 Lady Bulldogs. Hudson, Owens, she'll drive. Shot up, no good. Cotto with the rebound. And let me see what we're going to get. I think they're going to get a foul. Oh, just a jump ball. He didn't even give the jump ball sign.
He's been having trouble down on the baseline.
Man, they need to get him off that baseline. Get him out by the free throw line. Brown into the front court on the left side. Picked up by Charlene Hudson. Brown still with the basketball. She'll give it to Cotto. Skips it over to Crone. Crone inside. Good, Lily Crone. More of what LC does and gets downhill. This may be something that could get a momentum shift for the Lady Bulldogs with that bucket so early. McCoy over to Hudson. Owens downhill. Inside McCoy. Thought it was an illegal screen on Moss, but we know she's not going to get anything. Brown ahead to Cotto. She'll go in. Good. Peyton Cotto ties it up at 27. Owens stolen away by Coachman. Smooth. Step sideways. Good. Smooth. Coachman with the Euro. Puts the Dogs up 29-27. Hudson still with the basketball. Dogs in the man-to-man. Off to Hernandez. Moving screen like crazy. McCoy blocked.
Man, this
Loose.
McCoy's been all
Hudson.
over the place.
No good. Rebound. Hernandez. Hudson. Oh, McCoy will try it. Good. If you give them that many opportunities, they're going to hit one.
I would tell you, I think McCoy's a returning player from last year.
30
She's
to
one
29.
of those players that was playing and making those threes every once in a while, and slowly but surely, you know, Springdale had built the
If
lead.
you're Fayetteville, though, Rags, I mean, Springdale's hit going, I think that might be their 7th or 8th three. I mean, you have to get a hand up and start running them off the line. It just doesn't seem like the Lady Purple Dogs have the urgency.
Well, it starts
with that.
with stopping the extra tip balls that get leaked out into offensive rebounds for Springdale.
Right.
2 hands on. I mean, you learn this in the beginning basketball. 2 hands to get you a rebound. So you need to get in there, get a little bit more physical, box out your person, and put 2 hands on the ball and secure that rebound. And that's all that's happening. There's no real offense that's going on. There's no, you know, you see a lot right now from Springdale is you trying to catch your breath in between plays because they're literally playing 7 people and they're running full court man-to-man.
Brown with the basketball. She'll get it into the front court. What? Turnover by Fayetteville.
And there you go with that frantic
out of
play.
sync. The Lady Dogs are out of
frantic,
sync.
That frantic pace that Springdale's coming with it just throws Springdale off.
Hernandez off to Hudson. Hudson over to McCoy. Rebound again comes to Springdale. I mean, the rebounds are few and far between right now defensively. Hudson. Rebound pulled off by Moss.
Good rebound, Mariah.
Off to Coachman. Smooth gets it to Brown. 30 to 29, Lady Red Dogs. Brown downhill. Brown to get to the rim, no good. And I don't know what's going on, but an easy deuce. Somebody has to be back on that, I'm pretty sure. That was a blown assignment.
I mean, you can't tell everybody to run down the court.
Coachman, 10 seconds, another turnover by the Bulldogs.
I mean, if you're going to call 10 seconds.
No one came to help, though. I mean,
10 seconds.
No one came to help.
Don't call 10 seconds at 12 seconds. That's kind of where I'm at on it.
You have to come and help her when she's being trapped.
Also, don't wave. You can't wave off the help. You can't wave off your help.
32-29.
You know they're coming. And this is the thing. You played this Springdale team 6 times if you're a senior already, and they're doing the exact same thing that they've been doing the last couple of years.
Yes.
Playing a full court man-to-man.
Deep three, no good. Long rebound. Hernandez will get it. I mean, they're getting all the rebounds. Fayetteville is going to have to give – oh, my goodness.
You give her
the
that.
Defensive effort right now for
that.
Fayetteville is nowhere to be seen. The effort. And right now, they better figure it out down 5. Coachman. Nice cut.
It's a foul.
It's gonna, what? It's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Dixon. Hudson. Get Hudson on it. I mean, how many loose ball 3-point rebounds have the Lady Red Dogs got? In and out, no good.
I mean, that's most of their points is from second chance 3-pointers that has fallen.
Kyra ball in for Mariah Moss. Second one by Coachman is good. She's got 6 on the night. Ball stolen away by Fayetteville. Ball. She'll go up with the left hand. No good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Missed layups. 3-pointer. In and out, no good. Ball with the rebound.
Going the wrong way.
And it's turnover. My goodness. This team is absolutely not in sync, and it's been all Springdale, 36-30. They absolutely have to figure it out on the Lady Purple Dogs side. Not a very good half at all. Careless with the basketball, it seems. You have to give a little credit to Springdale, but Fayetteville does not look focused in this game at all.
No.
They look tired when you really think about it.
But I mean, you have to give credit to this Springdale team. They really came out and they're really playing scrappy basketball. They're keeping themselves ahead of this game.
Right.
And the object of the game is to have more points than the other team. And that's exactly what they're doing. They withstand a 5-0 run just a few minutes ago from Fayetteville. Fayetteville eventually took the lead, and next thing you know, they stayed patient. They kept their defense.
They go on their own run.
They go on their own run, and now they're up by 6.
It's a defensive thing. Fayetteville's going to have to give a little bit more effort on the defensive end of the court if they're to win tonight's game. It starts on that side.
It starts with rebounding. Box out your person, rebound the ball. That's where it starts. No more second chance points right here. Starting here, if you can help it, that's going to get you back in this game quick, faster than anything. But also, somebody else need to be down here trying to help.
36-30, Springdale. The Lady Bulldogs are going to have to figure things out and in a hurry. Coachman. Knocked away. Behind the back. Oh, step is not out of bounds. Skip over. Oh, my goodness.
Did she twist the ankle?
What? They don't have the ball.
Yeah, it was on him. He should have really stopped it a few minutes ago. Oh, that's not good.
That is not good. Charlene Hudson, she'll gingerly go off the court. Not good at all. Fayetteville will have the basketball down 36-30 with 3:13 to go.
But even then, I mean, if you're Fayetteville, you got to show. You're gonna have to come out here.
They've
and show
been
a
out of
little
sync offensively.
You got to show a little hustle. If you guys Springdale, the best player, down with an injury right now, you got to come out and show your assertiveness and see where he leads you.
Cottle. No good.
Man.
Coachman with the rebound. Brown. Brown tries to get downhill. She'll flip it to Terry. No good. Cottle. Yeah, they're going to get the foul on Owens. If you're Fayetteville, you have to attack the offensive glass.
Just like Springdale is. You have to use your size to your advantage. This should be a dump inside
Terry,
right here.
Set to inbound. Cottle.
She lost her dribble.
3 seconds. My goodness. I mean, this is the worst offensive performance I've seen the Lady Dogs do in the conference. They are not in sync at all. Just seems like everything offensively is hard. 6-point Lady Red Dog lead. 2.5 to go. Owens loses the basketball.
Pass it out.
Terry.
Too much dribbling going on.
Ahead to Brown. Brown downhill, and she's
dribbling is going on.
I mean, we got open guys, and there's absolutely no sharing of the basketball like we saw on Tuesday night.
Too much dribbling going on.
There's a lot of isolation basketball taking place. Throw it in. Coachman with the floater, no good. I mean, and that's going to be number 4 on Sanaya Coachman.
You got to sit her.
2:18.
You have no other choice. You have
Fayetteville has to have a lot of answers tonight. If they're to win this game and avoid a second year in a row that Lady Red Dogs coming in here and getting a victory, Coachman will be out for quite a while, it seems. Where are you going to get the points?
Yeah.
36-30. Dogs haven't scored in quite some time. Dixon. Backdoor. Blocked by Terry. Nice defense by the senior. Cottle with the basketball. Peyton. Off to Brown.
It's another
Knocked
pass.
out of bounds. Bad
another
pass.
one of those passes that just
Not a good pass. Hudson is back into the lineup. Brown. Good. Brown from downtown. Threes, please. 36-33.
that I tell you, that's one
Lady
of those.
Red Dog.
That's one of those. Don't. Okay, yeah.
Hudson.
Good.
Nice move. Missed the shot.
There you go.
What?
Tie it up.
Oh, my
Tie it up.
goodness.
Well, you need.
Get her off of her.
But also, when you have that rebound, you
Get
gotta-
her off of
You
her.
got to have that ball up. And
My goodness,
You
they are
already
hugging the rebounders for Fayetteville. Jump ball. Get her off of her. It's been a very inconsistent. Oh, my goodness.
travel.
What?
That's crazy.
Are you serious?
That's crazy.
Man, what are we watching tonight? Tip ball. And it's going to go over to Fayetteville. Set to check in Mariah Moss with 1:10 to go in the third period. Brown into the front court. Oh, my goodness. They're going to get Owens with the foul.
They weren't going to call that.
Team foul number 3. 58.8 seconds. They have not called a lot of fouls. Cottle. Off to Brown. Witt to the rim. No good. Jump ball. It's going to stay with Fayetteville with 44.4 to go.
Man, this crew right here.
They're struggling.
This is something.
They are struggling.
Oh, what a
nice inbound
find.
pass. Shot up.
They're not going to call it. They're not calling
No,
anything.
They're not calling any fouls.
They're not calling
that was
any
clearly
fouls.
body contact. Shot up, no good. Loose ball comes to Terry. Terry with the
Got
basketball.
to pass it. Got to get out of there.
She'll push the pace. Peyton gets downhill. She'll go up.
Hold on.
Good. Peyton Cottle. 36-35. Springdale. Hudson into the front court. Hudson, she'll try it from deep. No good. And at the end of 3, Springdale still leads it as they've won 2 of the 3 periods here tonight. 36-35. Tonight's game is brought to you by Lindsay and Associates, First Choice Protection Systems, Fayetteville Glass, and
That's mighty early.
Lindsay and Associates.
It looks like Smooth's coming back in that fourth quarter. That's mighty early. It's mighty early.
Woo, led by Cottle, 16 points for Fayetteville. 15 points for the Lady Purple Dogs. The freshman has really had a good game
Yeah.
tonight. Or I should say the phenom, the freshman phenom. Multiple college offers, as does Smooth Coachman. Those two are going to have a lot of choices when both their careers are done here at Fayetteville High School. Basketball will go over to Springdale to start the 4th and final period here tonight at Bulldog Arena of high school 6A West basketball. Coachman, Terry, Crone, Cottle, and Brown. McCoy, Hudson, Owens. Ramirez. And Vaughn. Owens with the shot up, loose. Terry, who's going to get it? Terry chases it down.
Come at it. Somebody got to come get it.
Off to Coachman. Good hustle by Karis Terry. She's been the one here in the second half, Rags, that's brought the energy to this basketball team. Step through, and there's going to be a foul on, let's see, will they get McCoy or will they get Hudson? It's going to be on the floor. Hudson, Charlene Hudson will be charged with the personal foul. Her first team foul of the period. Skips. Caught him. And they're going to get another foul. In for Karis Terry goes Mariah Moss. Brown will inbound. You have to give credit to the senior tonight. Karis Terry came in and really stabilized this basketball team. What? Like what? It's going to be an offensive foul on the Bulldogs. I'm not understanding this. This is a very, oh my goodness. I don't know what to say.
I can't say there's one particular one that struggled tonight.
I mean, all night long.
Struggled all night.
All night long. Vaughn, no good. Rebound's going to go to Fayetteville. Who's going to be the team that can get a little momentum going here in the next 3 or 4 minutes will dictate who wins this ball game. Brown and Coachman will have to give the Dogs a little of something here down the stretch. Off to Coachman. Smooth. Moss. Smooth. Nice.
Walk.
They're going to get the block. Woo!
She got lucky because
she got caught earlier for the same play on a bucket in the first half. I mean, what is it? The consistency has not been there.
Depends on where you at. You on the baseline or you at the free throw line. Depending on where you at.
Team foul number 3. Cottle.
You're forcing that.
Off to Brown. Oh my goodness. Just lost them. It's going to be off of Springdale.
That's off Fayetteville.
It's going to be off of Springdale. Off of McCoy's foot.
I mean,
is what I saw. It went off McCoy's foot as she reached down to get the ball.
I mean, yeah, we'll go with that because it's not really sure who. Not really sure. It's been back on both sides this game.
Turnovers have been a problem. Off to Cottle. Coachman. Down to Moss. Mariah will go up, no good. Oh, my God. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Brown. And another turnover. I mean, very careless with the basketball. And a lack of defensive effort. I'm not understanding, but a very lack of effort on that play right there from the Lady Bulldogs.
This is one thing I can say.
Blown assignments
about this
are
game
abundant.
Right now is if you're watching this game and you're looking at Springdale, you're like, man, what is
the Red Dogs want it more tonight. They want it more than Fayetteville's Lady Bulldogs. They want it more.
What is going on in this game? And Springdale has
it just boils down to who wants it more. And these next 5:45.
This is organized chaos for Springdale right here.
I
and
mean,
it's something
the Lady
that Fayetteville
Bulldogs,
just not used to.
I'm surprised by the effort on the defensive end tonight from the Purple Dogs because it hadn't been there for the majority of the game. There's been a lot of walking around and jogging and Springdale getting easy layups. The blown assignments is what stuck out to me defensively tonight. just does not look like a team with the energy. And the Lady Red Dogs of Springdale are truly the team that's shown that they wanted just a little bit more. 5:45, still a lot of basketball. Fayetteville's Lady Bulldogs can fix it. 38-35, three-point advantage. This team has a lot of talent. They just have to learn to play focused each and every time out.
Well, you got to love basketball. You got to love it so much that when you do lose, when a possession is lost, you upset. It's a lot of little things that you're not seeing from a team that will be confident in themselves.
Cottle, no good. Another missed layup. Bunny. Brown.
That's a foul.
Witt. My goodness, nice shot by Witt. I mean, woo-wee, what is a foul tonight? I mean, goodness gracious. Shot up, blocked by Coachman. Smooth with the basketball. Oh, ahead to Cottle. It's going to stay with Fayetteville.
Eventually, she's going to learn she got to keep that ball up. There's too many
bring it down.
Too many times where they've been able to tie her up just from bringing the ball down.
Hudson and Hernandez in for Vaughn and Ramirez. Terry set to inbound. To Coachman. No good. Just can't seem to get anything to go down tonight for Smooth. Another blown assignment. I mean, I'm not understanding. The blown assignments are absolutely. I mean, I'm not used to seeing so many blown defensive assignments by the Bulldogs. Shot up. Lily Crone threes, please. And she ties it up at 40 with 4:36 to go. A loose ball. Who's it going to be? It's going to go over to Fayetteville. I'm very surprised at the blown assignments defensively by the Lady Bulldogs. Something that they've been really, really consistent with this conference season. Got a tie ball game, 4:25. Brown. And there's another turnover. Absolutely too much dribbling on that play.
And that's been Fayetteville's Achilles heel in this game is too much dribbling.
Turnovers when they have a chance to take the lead or get momentum.
Not enough passes.
They've turned the ball over. 40-40, 4:15. Hudson guarded by Brown. Hernandez will try one. Good. Hernandez from deep. They've lived and died by the three-point line tonight and shot it really well.
And when you're a team built like Springdale, you don't have a ton of size. That's what you have to do. Play defense and make some three-pointers.
Smooth. 3:46. Off to Terry. Brown. Coachman. Smooth. No good. And good block out. Just nothing going down for Coachman tonight. Very, very rough shooting night. 3:25. Hudson to Owens. Owens no good. Rebound. Oh my goodness, the loose balls. There's a foul on Brown. A loose ball. You have to go get the ball. You can't stand and look at the ball bounce. 43-40.
A lot of loose balls.
3:16. Springdale up.
Black shirts on the ground, white shirts.
Right now, Springdale just seems to want it a little bit more. Just making that little extra effort. McCoy. Hudson. Off to Hudson. She'll shoot the mid-range. No good. Rebound comes to Coachman. Coachman's got to go out. Another. Cottle good. Peyton Cottle. Don't know how Coachman made that pass to Cottle. 43-42 Springdale. 2:48. If Fayetteville's going to win it, they're going to have to buckle down on the defensive end. and get the 50-50 ball.
Nope.
Backdoor cut. McCoy, no good. Woo! Loose ball. And the effort, I mean, it's just,
It's not good.
I'm just not understanding the effort with the 50-50 balls. Springdale just seems to have a little bit more want to go after those balls here tonight. You got to sell out in rivalry games. Inbound Hudson. Hernandez. Good, Hernandez for the triple. 46-42, 4-point ball game. Brown. Terrace. Rebound comes to Hudson. Another loose layup. Blocked by Coachman with 2 minutes to go. 46-42. Springdale. 4-point lead. Hernandez with 2 big threes here down the stretch.
Big time. When
There's
in
a
a
moving
game
screen.
that's not a lot of points being scored.
Hudson.
Those are 2 big threes.
There's a turnover. Moss into the lineup for Terry. Brown. Nice play by Fayetteville to Coachman for the Deuce. 46-44, 1:40 to go. Springdale with the 2-point lead. Brown, Garden Hudson. Owens. She'll try to drive.
Nice.
Leave it off. Good.
What a nice cut by Charlene.
48-44.
Hudson. That was a very nice cut. But man, this is
Coachman. No good. Rebound. Springdale. Ahead to Owens. Good. 101. A 6-point Springdale lead. And tonight, Springdale, if they get out of here, they would have earned this road win. They have just played a little bit harder than the team in the white tonight, to be quite honest.
I mean, it's from the tip.
From the tip.
From the tip.
I see a confident team that wants it just a little bit more in this rivalry game. They've gotten to all the 50-50 balls. 50-44 with 1:01 to go. This is a game, I mean, it's a surprising game because you didn't expect the home team to come out.
Didn't expect it like
with
that.
the effort that we got tonight. And, hey, Springdale, they've earned this 6-point lead. They have really outplayed the Lady Bulldogs of Fayetteville for the full 4 quarters. They've had a little bit more energy and a little bit more hunger to get this win. 50-44, 6-point Lady Red Dog lead.
I mean, all you can do is credit Springdale's game plan, and it's the exact same thing that came in here last year and did. Create a frantic pace, get this Fayetteville offensive transition game kind of discombobulated, and at times last year, Fayetteville, the girls, they figured it out during the game, but I mean, it's been something similar to just like last year.
I mean, you got to push it. You don't have time to be, I mean, you got to go quickly. Down 6. Coachman. No good. Rebound Hudson. It's going to be a foul by Terry, and it just does not look like the Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs are going to come out of here with this win tonight.
All you can say is wow. This is.
That's all you can say is wow. And you have to credit the Lady Bulldogs of Springdale.
I mean, wow.
You have to credit them.
You didn't expect this type of performance from the Lady
Very
Purple Dogs.
uninspired performance here tonight by the Lady Bulldogs.
Springdale, the Lady Red Dogs, they came in and got a really gutsy win.
Yes,
on
they
the
did.
Bulldog Arena court.
Yes, they did.
That's what's going to happen.
Yes, they
tonight.
did. They have outplayed the Lady Purple Dogs here tonight, and if they win this game, they deserve to win this ball game.
And also credit.
They have been the better team for the 4 quarters.
I mean, credit to Coach Honeysuckle.
You credit Honeysuckle for a great job.
I mean, this is only her second season, I believe. At
Oh
Springdale.
my goodness gracious!
Yeah.
Cottle. And the foul, no good. 31.2 seconds. Cottle will be at the line for 2 free throws. A very, very, very surprising performance here tonight by the Lady Purple Dogs.
Second year at Springdale, right? Second year?
She's been there a while.
Has it been there a while?
Yes, been there a long time.
Okay, all right. Never mind.
First one is no good.
I do remember her from Fayetteville, though. I remember her being one of them Fayetteville coaches back in my day. So
this is a very surprising outcome. No good as she missed both free throws. Crone to Coachman. Brown. She'll try it deep. Good! Brown from downtown. Stolen away. Caught him. She'll try it. No good. Loose ball.
wow.
Caught him. She'll try it. No good. And Springdale's going to come out of here with the victory. 50-47 with 1.8 to go. The Lady Red Dogs have come into the Bulldog House, and they will leave again for the second year with the victory here at Fayetteville. And it was an earned victory. It was an earned victory by the Red Dogs of Springdale.
And this is one thing about this game, and both of these games is the referees have no control over anything that's going on. And I really hope that somebody can actually review this game and actually sit them down. They completely just missed this altercation in the middle of the floor. Nobody's watching. The refs are just lollygagging around, and nobody knows what's going on. And this is an embarrassment. It should be on what they had going on tonight. There's a bunch of missed calls.
I know the Lady Bulldogs have got to be disappointed by leaving here tonight with this performance.
This is
after coming off a performance they had Tuesday night. Very shocking to see the energy that they played with in a rivalry game on Colors Day.
Yeah.
But those things happen. I mean, you're dealing with teenagers. You never know. I mean, it is what it is. But for the second year, the Springdale Lady Bulldogs will come into Bulldog Arena here at Fayetteville High School and leave out victorious for the second consecutive year.
It's almost the same exact score. I think it was 52-50 last year. So, I mean, they've came in and definitely played their game. And they get to leave Fayetteville with a victory going headed back to Springdale. Now, does that make Springdale, the Lady Bulldogs, undefeated still in conference?
I think so.
Okay. Wow. I mean, you cannot beat that. Can't beat that.
Just a very, very. It just was not what I've seen all conference here from the Lady Bulldogs. Tonight was one of those nights. Back iron, no good. And that's going to do it. 51-47 with 1.8 to go. The Red Dogs of Springdale has come in and won both games tonight. And that's going to do it. The final score, 51-47. Springdale Lady Red Dogs. Hey, tonight's game was brought to you by Lindsay & Associates, with an office in Fayetteville, Rogers, and their newest location in Bentonville. That's Lindsay & Associates. We bring great neighbors together. Fayetteville Glass, located at 1725 College Avenue. Family owned since 1947. That's Fayetteville Glass, not Auto Company, Inc. And lastly, First Choice Protection Systems. If you are a veteran, they will honor the veteran discount. Be sure and reach out to our good buddies at First Choice Protection Systems for all your security needs. The final score, the Springdale Lady Bulldogs win it 51-47 from our producer, Aaron Rags, Demetrius Johnson, Cameron Guy, Paul Adams, and myself, we're going to get out of here. You've been watching Bulldog Basketball on the Hill Media TV. You know what I say. Let's get it. Good night, everybody.